What are the best supplements for X, Y, and Z? This is one of the most common questions in the fitness space, especially among beginners. When you're new to the gym, it's easy to believe that supplements can add tons of strength and muscle or help you burn a ton of fat so you can finally get that six-pack you want. Some people go as far as to believe that the difference between being in great shape or not is supplementation, and that you absolutely need supplements if you want to maximize your results. But is this true? Do you need supplements to build a great physique? The good news is no. You don't need supplements to build an impressive physique. You'll get 99% of your results from proper nutrition, training properly, and improving your lifestyle, like getting quality sleep every night, staying active, and managing stress levels. You simply can't out-supplement a bad diet or lack of consistency with your workouts. Even the best supplements with plenty of research to back them up, like creatine, only have a little effect in the grand scheme of things. But that's not to say supplements are useless. Unfortunately, however, the supplement industry is known for embellishing its products, making them seem much more effective than they truly are so that more people will buy them. And if you're not aware of this, you'll feel like you're missing out. In this video, we'll be going over the 12 worst supplements that are a waste of money so you know exactly what to avoid. Before we start, this list is based on the current research and scientific literature to give you an unbiased view of what supplements aren't worth your money. The supplements in the list are typically advertised for muscle growth, fat loss, or improving overall health, and they're not in any specific order. Let's get started. Number 1. BCAAs. BCAAs, short for branched-chain amino acids, refer to the 3 essential amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, which are important for muscle growth. Thus, it makes sense that supplementing with BCAAs will lead to more gains. However, despite being among the most commonly used supplements among athletes and bodybuilders, considerable research has shown that BCAAs are overhyped, especially if you're already getting sufficient protein from your diet. For example, a 2021 systematic review on the effects of BCAA supplementation in physical exercise found a lack of positive and consistent results that supports its indicator in sports, mainly for the improvement of performance and gain of strength and muscle mass. In other words, BCAAs doesn't seem to do much for performance or muscle growth, especially if you're already eating a high-protein diet with roughly 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Adding any extra BCAAs on top of that is likely a placebo effect. You'd be better off spending your money on a quality protein powder instead, including the essential amino acids. Number 2. CLA. CLA is short for conjugated linoleic acid and is usually advertised as a fat loss supplement or, as you might have heard before, a fat burner. However, considerable research has shown that the effect of CLA on reducing fat buildup or improving fat loss is very insignificant and unreliable. For instance, a 2007 review of 18 high-quality human studies investigated the effects of CLA supplementation on weight loss and found that those who supplemented with 3.2 grams of CLA lost an average of 0.11 pounds per week compared to the placebo group. Although these findings were considered significant from a statistical standpoint, they're pretty negligible. Furthermore, another study looked at the long-term effects of CLA on fat loss in overweight and obese participants and concluded that over 6 to 12 months of CLA supplementation decreased body fat percentage by 2.93 pounds compared to the placebo group. You may think this justifies taking CLA. Still, the truth is a lot of the available studies on CLA supplementation reported mixed results, with some studies reporting weight gain, which is not what you want to hear. Finally, according to a 2015 review, the effect of CLA supplementation on body fat reduction seems to be insufficient, and there are possible adverse effects. So with that in mind, you probably want to save your money with this one. Number 3. HMB. HMB is short for beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate acid, a metabolite of leucine, an essential amino acid for muscle growth. In theory, HMB can improve resistance training performance and increase lean body mass by decreasing muscle protein breakdown and increasing muscle protein synthesis. HMB became popular in the early 1990s and was thought to be the next big supplement for bodybuilders. However, current evidence does not support that HMB is very effective, especially if you're well trained. For example, a 2018 meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials found no effect of HMB supplementation on performance or body composition changes in trained individuals. However, HMB isn't entirely useless. There seems to be a small effect in untrained individuals as they experience more muscle damage from training, and HMB may help attenuate that. Still, the data isn't very reliable either. More research is needed to understand if HMB has any real benefit for muscle growth, but it doesn't look very promising. If you're looking to maximize muscle protein synthesis, you're better off having a high-protein diet with high-quality protein sources rich in leucine. Number 4, glutamine. Speaking of popular supplements among bodybuilders and the fitness community, glutamine is certainly one of them, and if it made this list, it's probably not worth your money either. Here's why. Glutamine is the most abundant amino acid in the body, and you can find it in many foods such as dairy, eggs, legumes, vegetables, fish, chicken, meat, whey, you get the idea. Glutamine is a conditionally essential amino acid, which means the body can make glutamine independently. Still, sometimes in specific contexts like illness, serious burns, or surgery, it cannot make enough glutamine to support the extra demand for recovery. As a supplement, glutamine is generally advertised as a muscle builder. However, research shows that its effect on muscle growth or preservation is insignificant. A 2019 systematic review and meta-analysis looked at glutamine supplementation on athletic performance, body composition, and immune function and found no effect. Given that you can find glutamine in many different foods and its poor effect as a muscle builder, we recommend that you skip it unless you're recovering from a highly stressful or clinical situation and you may benefit from the extra glutamine. Number 5, arginine. Arginine is next on the list, which is another conditionally essential amino acid. Arginine is usually advertised as a nitric oxide booster, which helps with blood flow and could theoretically give you better pumps in the gym. A big caveat is that although the body can make nitric acid out of arginine, that doesn't always result in increased nitric oxide production. In other words, supplementing with arginine may not improve blood flow in healthy individuals. This could likely be due to arginine having poor bioavailability, making it harder for the body to absorb it. Thus, given that you can find arginine in various foods and it's not an essential amino acid, you're probably better off saving your money. If you're looking for a nitric oxide booster with actual research backing up its effects and benefits, citrulline malate is a much better choice. Number 6, ZMA. ZMA, short for zinc magnesium aspartate, is another popular supplement in the fitness space. It contains 3 important micronutrients: zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6. The claim is that ZMA can increase testosterone levels and may boost recovery, muscle growth, strength, and improve overall health. This is mainly because deficiencies in some of these micronutrients, such as zinc, have been associated with lower testosterone levels. However, the current literature doesn't support that ZMA has a significant effect on performance and body composition, nor does it improve testosterone if you're not deficient in these micronutrients. If your goal is to boost your testosterone levels, you're better off improving the quality of your diet, losing some excess body fat, and improving your sleep quality. Number 7, DHEA. Speaking of testosterone, DHEA is another supplement advertised as a testosterone booster. DHEA is a substrate for testosterone and DHT, dihydrotestosterone, and a derivative of testosterone. Usually, any supplement that claims to boost testosterone piques most people's attention, but it falls short like many other testosterone boosters. According to the current literature, DHEA doesn't seem to improve performance or body composition in younger, resistance-trained men. Nonetheless, there are some positive findings, and it could be a useful supplement for elderly adults, particularly menopausal women. Number 8, acne steroids. Acne steroids share a very similar structure to testosterone, and because of that, they're usually advertised as having testosterone-boosting effects, like improved performance and muscle growth. One of the most debated ectosteroids at the moment is testosterone, which appears to be the most anabolic ectosteroid. However, for the time being, there's simply not enough research on testosterone to support its effectiveness. Additionally, if we look at ectosterone research, another ectosteroid, the data shows that it's not very effective for muscle growth or strength. So much that the International Society of Sports Nutrition does not recommend ectosteroids because they have little to no evidence to support their efficacy and safety. So before you jump on the testosterone hype train, it may be worth waiting until much more research is available, especially considering how expensive testosterone is compared to effective supplements that will contribute to muscle growth, like creatine monohydrate. Number 9, carnitine. Carnitine is often recommended to boost the body's metabolism, burn fat, and improve recovery. There are 3 different carnitine supplement forms: ALCAR, GPLC, and LCLT, which is the form most used in the fitness space due to its increased absorption rate. Carnitine works as a binding agent of long-chain fatty acids and transports them into the mitochondria to metabolize for fuel. In theory, by supplementing with carnitine, more fat would be used for energy, thus leading to a decrease in body fat. However, the research does not support these fat loss benefits. The amount of carnitine the body produces is sufficient, and supplementing with more carnitine does not bring additional benefits, especially if you're eating enough protein. Nonetheless, LC-LT supplementation may help boost recovery due to its effect on nitric oxide, reducing muscle damage. Thus, it may help you recover faster from your workouts, allowing you to push harder in the next session. Additionally, LC-LT supplementation may also help reduce fatigue and increase physical activity levels. In other words, it could help you stay more active, increase your energy expenditure, and possibly result in extra weight loss. Lastly, carnitine may be more effective in certain populations like vegetarians, vegans, or the elderly, where some positive findings have been found. All in all, if your main goal is fat loss, then carnitine is probably a waste of money. However, if you're looking to boost your recovery, it could be a viable option. Number 10, sodium bicarbonate. If you're not familiar with sodium bicarbonate, it's baking soda. It's often advertised as a buffering agent against acidity in the human body. It's recommended for endurance athletes, particularly when there's a high degree of metabolic acidosis. The burning sensation you get in your muscles when your level of fatigue is very high. For example, when you go on a run and you keep running despite your legs starting to give out, sodium bicarbonate doesn't seem to bring any benefits for power and strength athletes, and it has one big downside. There are multiple reports of gastrointestinal distress when supplementing with too much sodium bicarbonate, or if it's taken too quickly. In other words, it might help you run faster to the nearest toilet. Number 11, multivitamins. Multivitamins aren't a bad supplement, and they can be rather useful for people like pregnant women, the elderly, or anyone at risk of nutritional deficiencies like vegetarians and vegans. The main issue with multivitamins is that most people might not need one, so they often use it as an excuse to eat a poor diet, especially one lacking in fruits and vegetables, which is where you're going to get a lot of important micronutrients. More so, if you're not deficient, you're going to urinate the excess vitamins. In other words, you're not getting any real benefits other than having expensive urine. We recommend prioritizing the quality of your diet to get the most out of your vitamins and minerals, and if necessary, include a multivitamin to aid in any possible deficiencies. Number 12, weight gainers. To finish this list, weight gainers. Often advertised as a supplement that will help you pack on serious muscle mass, especially if you're a hard gainer. But the only serious mass you're going to gain is fat, not muscle. This is because weight gainers are loaded with low-quality carbohydrates and little protein. One serving can easily add 1,000 to 1,500 calories to your diet, but most will come from sugar. So if you're looking to add muscle to your frame and not get fat in the process, we highly recommend you steer away from weight gainers and instead eat more real food. Even if you have a hard time eating more calories, you'd be better off mixing a scoop of whey protein, a banana, some oats, and peanut butter to get your calories in. Not only that, but it's also a lot cheaper and tastier. And that's it for this list. What other supplements would you add to this list? Let us know. Also, if you're looking for supplements that will help you build muscle, check out our top 3 supplements for muscle growth video. Did you find this video helpful? If so, click the like button below, as it'll genuinely help out the channel. If your training and nutrition are in order and you're looking for a bit of an edge, be sure to check out my science-based supplement line. Each product was created using scientifically proven ingredients, all clinically dosed and guaranteed to produce results. Right now, you can get 25% off your entire order, plus free shipping by using the coupon code MONSTER at checkout. So head over to musclemonsters.com/supplements or click the link in the description. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Peace.